Same time, cabinet secretaries will for the next few months conduct a physical assessment of national government projects as part of a process of taking stock of the performance of President Uhuru Kenyatta's Jubilee administration. Now, with only 17 months to the end of President Kenyatta's term, the cabinet secretaries have been directed to communicate elaborately on government development projects. And as our very own Sam Gituku reports, the ground tours by the cabinet come in the wake of mounting concerns about some of the promises yet to be fulfilled by the government. Take a look.
When Sports Cabinet Secretary Amina Mohammed fired a contractor mandated to build water stadium, she was furious over the slow pace of delivery. At the time of the inspection tour, the contractor had only delivered 35% of the work.
When he was awarded this project, I think he proved to those that were awarding the contract, right, that he had the capacity. We have proved now beyond any reasonable doubt that he does not possess that capacity.
The visit to Water was part of a nationwide project assessment tour by cabinet secretaries who have been grouped into 4 clusters. The cabinet secretaries have been assigned to review projects in Nairobi, Machakos, Makueni, Kiambu and Kajiado counties. The projects include roads, sports stadia, hospitals and cons at Techno City.
I would estimate about 25% within a period of about 3 months only. And so with the acceleration, that's why the balance of the 75% clearly will be finished by the end of this year.
The cabinet secretaries will be conducting such visits every 2 weeks, with National Development, Implementation and Communication Cabinet Committee, headed by CS Fred Matiang'i, expected to review progress and decide on appropriate action.
We will be asking for that money to be given back. That difference between the 35% and the 49% of resources that we have given.
In January 2019, in accordance with the Executive Order No. 1 of that year, President Kenyatta established the Cabinet Committee of all ministers. Another technical committee of principal secretaries was formed, headed by Interior PS Karanja Kibicho. Over the last 2 years, Kibicho's committee had been tasked with liaising with county technical committees on development that are headed by county commissioners. County commissioners required to brief the PS's committee of progress of projects within their regions. The PSs in turn have been briefing the Cabinet Committee, advising necessary action. For the CSs, they are mandated to take corrective action where necessary or escalate matters to the President at full Cabinet sittings. And with 17 months remaining before the general election, the Cabinet Secretaries are on a ground tour to take stock of the work of the administration. This coming at a time the Jubilee administration has been under continuous attacks by politicians, including Deputy President William Ruto, who has accused the handshake between President Kenyatta and ODM leader Raila Odinga for what he terms deviating from election pledges. In June this year, National Treasury Cabinet Secretary Ukur Yatani is expected to table before Parliament Uhuru's final full-year budget, which, according to budget policy statement, is expected to focus on completing pending projects more than starting new ones. By February 2022, Cabinet Secretaries and other state officers intent at running for political office will be required to step down from office, the government remaining with little time to crown President Kenyatta's legacy. With more field activities expected of the cabinet in the coming weeks and months, it will depend on the clarity of communication by the teams to make a lasting impact to the masses, a legacy defining 1.5 years to the end of President Kenyatta's tenure. Sam Gituku, Citizen TV, Nairobi.